She had no idea what America would be like. She had promises of a good job, piles of money to be made, opportunities, promises of a new chance at life, a life better than the one she had.
I just wanted to do something good for my family. I wanted them to be proud of me.
This is Emily's story. Open your eyes, unclog your ears. I dare you. Let the truth reach your heart.
Everybody knew the Cadena family. Every few months, the beautiful, well-dressed American woman would roll into town with her fancy car promising opportunities across the border. $400 a week, waiting table. That sounded like heaven compared to the $40 a week I was making breaking my back in the field. My parents didn't want me to go, but I begged. Miss Cadena was my role model. I trusted her. Her invitation made me feel like $1 million. It seemed too good to be true.
Girls all around the world, hundreds of thousands of them, beg their parents and climb into nice cars, just like Mrs. Cadena's, with their small bags and anxious smiles. But these unexpected girls have no idea what adventures lay ahead of them. With the promised wages awaiting them, it will only take a few weeks to pay back the $2,000 smuggling fee.
At $400 a week, my fee would be nearly paid off in a month. I wasn't worried about it. Once here, I learned the restaurant was a nightclub and I would be waiting on more than tables.
For the Cadena victims, the reality of their situation sunk in with the first trip to Target. The shaken girls were handed sexy lingerie to replace the clothing stolen out of their bags. Every muscle itched to run as far away as their shaking legs would take them, but their new masters had made sure that they were powerless to flee. As the only means of survival, girls are forced into prostitution against their will.
Of course, I resisted, but then he beat me. They raped us till we were numb to it. They called it initiation, but really it was just to keep us afraid.
Smugglers take passports, airline tickets, and other documents as collateral against their workers.
If we didn't cooperate, they would destroy our documentations. If we ran, they said we would be thrown in jail. They said that they would harm our families. The only way to escape was to pay off our debt.
The way the brothel works is that men, called tiqueteros, stand at the door and for $20 give a customer one condom and the choice of a girl. From there, the customer can do whatever he wants to with the girl, choosing to use the condom or not. The money made is then broken down as follows. The brothel owner gets the majority of the money, with $10 of every $20 sale made. $7 goes towards the girl's debt, and the remaining $3 is the girl's to keep as pay for her labor. The girls get credit for their work by turning in used condoms at the end of each night. It is common for the women to serve as many as 30 men a day, 6 days a week.
At the end of the night, I turned in condom wrappers. Each wrapper represented a supposed deduction to my smuggling fee. We tried to keep our own records, but the bosses destroyed them. We were never sure what we owed.
It was nearly impossible for the girls to get out of debt. If they succeeded, they would never know it because they had no proof of how much they had worked off. They were at the complete mercy of the unmerciful brothel owners. Some girls, such as Rosa, were forced to borrow more money in order to pay for food and occasionally call her family back in Mexico. She told authorities that she was never paid in all the time that she worked at the brothel, even though she knew that they had paid others. If any of the girls got pregnant, the cost of the street abortion was added to their smuggling costs. More men and women are bound in slavery today, in 2007, than ever before. Don't believe me? It is estimated that over 1 million people are internationally trafficked each year. The U.S. State Department of Trafficking and Persons report estimated that 17,500 foreign nationals are trafficked into the United States annually. In addition, 300,000 are domestically trafficked each year. That is a lot of people. Will you do something? Thousands of girls find themselves slaves, locked alone in a dark room awaiting the next male abuser. They have no money, visa, or pride left to comfort them. They are left in the dark, without a voice, praying for the American people to educate themselves out of ignorance and start shouting for freedom once again. Only then will this heinous issue be cast out of the shadows and dealt with. Only then will America once again be the land of opportunity to those so desperately trying to escape. Care to learn more? Visit humantrafficking.org.